Hello everyone, this is Aaron. Going to do a spiced peaches today. So here I have a box of peaches. I've got one more. There's a little over 100 that I'm going to get processed. So to start this out, they all come with the little stickers on them. You want to take the sticker off, and we're going to move over to boiling water, and they're going to be in the water for 30 seconds, maybe 45 at the most. All you're trying to do is just heat up the skin to help it peel easier. So we're going to take the peach, stick it in the water, 30 seconds, maybe 45 at the most. Take them out with a spoon, put them in ice cold water. That'll cool it back down so they don't cook anymore. And then the skin peels off real easy, and you'll have peaches that look like this with no real cuts or anything like that. And you can see I gouged it with my finger there. But and then from there, we'll slice it in half, get the pit out, cut it down into smaller slices, and we'll get the sauce or the syrup, whatever you want to call it, going, and we'll get them into the jars. But I'll walk you through step by step. So here we go. We're going to take the peach. I already took the sticker off. Drop it down in the water, and it's going to be in the water for I don't know, 30 seconds or so. And just kind of move it around so it gets hot on all the sides. And then we're going to move it over here to the water, and to the ice cold water, and then over to there. So I'm going to get to work on this, and I'll be back when I get the rest of them done, and we're ready to move on to the next step. Here is one full box of the peaches that were flash boiled, stuck in that water of packed with ice, and then the skins removed. So from here I'm going to go ahead and cut them in half, get the pits out, and then cut them down into slices, and get them ready for the jars there. And then also I will get the if you want to call it syrup, whatever you want to call it, the liquid that's going to go in the jars with them. I'm going to get that going as well. Here are the sliced peaches. I'm going to go ahead and get those to get ready to go into the jars, and then I'm making the liquid right now, the brine or whatever you want to call it, the syrup. So we're going to try this one on these. It's Mrs. Wage's spiced peaches. Recipe says you need somewhere between 18 and 20 pounds of peaches, 2.5 cups of sugar, 4.5 cups of water, 2/3 cups Mrs. Wage. This says Mrs. Wage's white distilled vinegar, and then 1 pouch of this mix. And then it looks like you combine the sugar and vinegar, water in this mix, and bring it up to heat and all that good stuff, and then go through the rest of the process here. So I've got the water, vinegar, sugar. I'm going to open this up, put this in there, bring that up to temperature, and get started on this portion. And hopefully we'll be ready to put them in a jar and start that here shortly. So here's one of the jars here. You're going to want to fill it all the way up to here. Use the tool, reach down in along the sides, get all the air bubbles out. The peaches are going to float a little bit in there, but as long as it's within that 1/2 inch or so headspace there at the top, I'm going to put just a little bit more of the syrup in there, and then put the lid on, go into the boiling water. It's going to be in there for like 25, maybe 30 minutes, probably closer to 30 minutes, and let it go that direction. So here they are in the jar. Wanted to get this one done real quick. I need to get the lid on, get it in there before it cools down too terribly much. But that's what the jar looks like before we get into the boiling water. Here are the finished spiced peach jars. We got quite a few out of the first box, so the second box is probably going to be the same. So we're going to have quite a few for later in this year. But you can see they turned out, they look pretty good. So we've got one jar we're going to put in the refrigerator so we can pour it over ice cream tonight and enjoy them. The rest of them will go on the shelf and hopefully last long enough to get to the a little later in the year there for the holidays. We can make some cobblers and stuff. But anyway, that's the spiced peaches. So quick rundown: we peeled them, cut them into slices, and then made the mix with the Mrs. Wages spiced peach mix, and followed the instructions for that, and then ladled all the peaches and everything into the jars, and then put them in a water, the boiling water canner bath, whatever you want to call it. And I went 30 minutes on them because the the peaches usually need to run 20 to 25 if you're hot packing them, and then 25 to 30 if you do a raw pack. And then the elevation where I'm at here, just above, between 1,000 and 3,000 feet, we got to add 5 minutes. So, hot pack, say 25 minutes, and then I added 5 minutes to give us a 30-minute boiling water bath on these peaches. And so we can't wait to try them out. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know, and I can try to answer those the best I can. And maybe we'll do an update a little bit later and do some pictures or something with the peaches and ice cream, and then maybe some cobbler or something like that. Hope you enjoyed the video.